Good morning, crew. So for today's workout, you're gonna want some dumbbells with you. We only have 3 blocks. Each block, we're gonna do 30 seconds per exercise 3 times through. They are a bit longer though. So for this first block, what it's gonna look like is we start with those dumbbells by our side and we're gonna go into 30 seconds of dumbbell squats, sit those hips down back as low as we can, then drive it up and repeat for those 30. We then take it into 30 seconds of swing lunges on that right leg, so you can always ditch those weights. That right leg stays stable, the left leg is moving back and forth. Then we switch sides, 30 seconds of it with that left. Again, you can always tap that toe in between. Make sure with the lunge, we always sink down in the hips. We're never going forward with that chest. From there, we're gonna go into a squat jump to hold. So we get down low in that squat, explode up, get low and hold. Explode up, low and hold. Make sure you feel those quads work. We then got 30 seconds of that right single leg deadlift, head to heels, a nice straight line. Then we do 30 seconds on the left side, again, head to heels, a straight line. If you struggle with those, just do a straight minute of deadlifts, shadow deadlifts with those hips going back. Then we got 30 seconds of drop squats. So from that stand, you sink down in those hips to drop it and explode it right back up. So again, that's our first block. Everything for 30 seconds, doing it 3 times through. Let's shake it on out. And we're gonna start off with 30 seconds of those dumbbell squats in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Sit down low, drive it up and squeeze. Again, find that range of motion, sink back in those hips. We got just 15 till we get those swing lunges. Let's get ready to ditch those weights. We're gonna keep that right foot planted in 3, 2, 1, and swing lunge just on that right side. Always sitting down into those hips as we go. Find that balance. 15, we switch sides. Oof. We're gonna go onto that opposite leg in 3, 2, 1. Left leg, swing those lunges. Now, if you ever feel like when you're swinging, your knees are coming in together, nay, nay, think about pushing out like you have a band on them. Looking here, we got 15 down, 15 until that squat jump to hold. Crew, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Nice and low in that squat. Then we explode it up, sit low. That option, you can always just give me that calf raise. Instead, we'll pause for that 1,000 at the bottom. Get those quads waking up. 10 seconds till that single leg deadlift. In 3, 2, 1. Right side, hinge it back. Drive it forward. Squeezing those glutes. We're coming up 15 down. 15 to go. You want to think from head to heel, you're like a paintbrush. Give me a straight line. We switch sides in 2, 1. Switching sides. Again, that stretch is felt on the leg that's on the ground, on the back side. We got just 15. So we take those drop squats. Again, find that balance. We got drop squats in 3, 2, 1. Drop it and squat it. Again, that option to take it more to that step if the jumps are a little much. Again, sinking back in those hips. We got 15. Here we got dumbbell squats in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell squats. Sit those hips, drive it up. Again, this is a lot more quad than hammy, so those might fatigue out on you. So if you start to get tired with them, focus on that form and slow it down. We got 10 seconds to that right swing lunge. And 3, 2, 1, right swing lunge. Looking good, we got 15 down, 15 till we switch sides. You can go at your own pace here. In 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides. Going back and forward. Looking good, we got 15. So we take that squat jump and hold. In 3, 2, 1, squat hold to that jump, right back down. Looking good, again, hold that 1000 on the way down before we explode it up. Give me as much drive as we can. Weight in those heels. We're going to single leg deadlift in 2, 1, single leg deadlift. Hinge it back, drive it up. We're looking solid here, crew. 15. Looking good. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Again, hinge back. Drive it up. We got 15 down, 15 to go. We got those drop squats up next to wrap up round 2 of 3. Drop squats in 3, 2, 1. That's it. Looking good, crew. In 15, we start that final round with those dumbbell squats. Crew, in 3, 2, 1, dumbbell squats. Sit it down, drive it on up, and repeat. Getting shoulder blades back. You got this, crew. Just 15 to those swing lunges. And 3, 2, 1, swing lunge. We got 15 down, 15 to go. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. We got 15. Let's get ready for that final round of those squat holds and jumps in 3, 2, 1. Hold it, explode it. Whew. After this, we got just 90 seconds of work. So let's keep that body moving. Again, those quads might be getting a little tired on you. So find that flow. Crew, we got that right leg, single leg deadlift in 2, 1, right side, hinge it, and repeat. Looking good, crew. Yeah, again, finding that back of that leg. Crew, we get to switch sides in 2, 1, switching sides. Looking good, crew. We got just 15. And then we're gonna take it into those drop squats for the last 30. And let's get ready to drop squat it in 3, 2, 1. Drop and squat. Last 30 seconds here. You got Scrooge at 15. Hang with it. Give me what you got. Crew, you've got just 3, 2, 1. Taking that breather. Whew. That was your leg round. Tell me about your upper body round. We're going to start with walkouts. So you walk those hands forward so you hit that plank. Shoulders over wrist, keep that core tight. Walk it back. Throw those hands up in the air. At the end of that 30, we grab onto 1 dumbbell for snatches. You want to make sure you're hinging back to feel butt back of legs. It is not a squat, it is a hinge. So from that hinge, weights by that groin, I snap my hips forward, throw my weight up, catch it overhead, right back down. Notice how that weight travels right along my body, both up and down. So just don't wreck yourself when you go. If going overhead is too much, we can take it to a clean and stop at that shoulder. Or if you have shoulder issues, just give me that upright row, still with that hip hinge. After we do 30 on the right, 30 on the left, we take it to the ground through a push-up, knees or toes, core is tight, take it down, drive it up. We grab onto those weights, get in that hip hinge position, feel the butt back legs, shoulders locked, drive the weights up, super slow control down, feeling in that upper back. That takes us to those flies, taking it wide, super slow control down. You're gonna squeeze in that upper back as we go. The last 30 is a roller coaster. Hips are high. We dive underneath that fence line. Take it on back. Option from the knees. Dive underneath the fence. Take it on back. Again, everything is on the 30 for 3 rounds. Let's shake it out and get ready to start those walkouts. In 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Hit that plank, squeeze that core, walk it back. And make sure you're bracing that belly button in that spine when you hit that plank position. We got about 6 seconds until we take it into those snatches. In 3, 2, 1. Let's snatch, hinge back into those hips, drive it up and over, right back down along that body. Again, use that exhale, use that hip drive to take it up, control it down. We're gonna be switching sides here in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides, again, that hip hinge to get it started, right back down. Yes, crew, that weight always travels along the midsection of your body. We got 15 to those push-ups. Crew, let's get ready. We got push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Push-ups, 30 seconds. Core is tight, knees are toes. We got 15 down, 15 till those hinge rows. Let's get ready. We got those hinge rows in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back, shoulders back, squeeze the top. Nice slow control down. Feeling those shoulder blades pinched together. Looking good, crew, in 15. We take it to that reverse fly. Getting in that hinge position, belly buttons in that spine, protect that low back. We fly in 3, 2, 1. Take it out. Slow control down. Again, squeeze that upper back at the top. And if you cannot control that weight on the way down, go ahead and ditch the weights and just focus on that movement. Really pinch that upper back. In 10, we take it into those roller coasters. In 3, 2, 1. Roller coaster. Hips are high. Dive underneath that fence. Take it on back. Looking solid, crew. Again, we can do this on the knees as well. Under that fence. Take it on back. We got about 10 seconds till we get back to those walkouts. In 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it out. 30 seconds. Ooh. Starting round 2. Upper body's getting some work in. 10 seconds to those snatches. Here we got that right snatch in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back. Snap up, walk out that shoulder. Right back down. Then use that exhale to launch that weight straight up. 15. Crew, we get switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Looking good here, crew. In 15, we go to push-ups. Crew, we got just 3, 2, 1. Let's go to push-ups. Core is tight. Get low. Drive it up. Again, you can always separate those feet. Get a little bit wider base support. Ten seconds till that low row. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get in that hip hinge. Low row. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Control down. We got just 15. Here we go into those flies in 3, 2, 1. Take it to that fly. Control down. Looking solid here. We got 15. Looking good. We're gonna go into those roller coasters next. In 3, 2, 1. Roller coaster. Get low. Hop back. Again, we always take to the knees if we need it. 15 seconds. We've got walkouts coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Let's walk it out. Walk it back. Whew. Looking solid, crew. 15. So we switch it up for those snatches. Those shoulders should be feeling good right about now. We got that right snatch in 2, 1. Snatch it. Hinge it back. Lock out the top. Looking good, crew. Coming up on 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Snatching it out. Push-ups at the end of this one. We got about 20 until we get there. So really focus on using those hips to drive it up and find that control. Crew, get ready for those push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Push it up. 30 seconds here. Again, knees or toes. We got 15 down, 15 to go. We got those low rows coming up in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back, low row, drive it up, control down. Looking solid, crew. Let's get ready for the flies. The last 30 seconds there in 2, 1. Take it to that fly. We've got less than a minute of work, crew. One more exercise after this. Looking solid, crew. We go into those roller coasters in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds here. Roller coaster it out. Solid work, crew. 15 down, 15 to go. Crew, we're coming up on the last 3, 2, 1. Take that break, shake it on out. So we got one more block, and it's gonna be core based. So we're gonna start off in that high plank position. You're gonna be on knees or toes, but you're on your palms. And we're gonna do those shoulder taps, keeping that core tight. We wanna make sure those hips don't sway. So you can always squeeze the butt cheeks or have that wider base of support. From there, we take it down onto our elbows and our toes. We opposite the leg lift, still squeezing that core. Make sure we don't pop those hips up. Then we flip it onto our back for a right sit-up twist, meaning my right ankle is on that left knee. I sit it up, twist to that right side, and then all the way back down. Then I spend 30 seconds going on the opposite to twist the left, right back down. That takes me to leg lifts, core is tight. Lift my legs up as high as I can. Control and go as low as you can without that low back popping off the ground. So everyone's range of motion might be different. Option, bend the knees, give me those heel taps instead. We then have a double crunch, the weight's optional. Legs and arms extend out, drive up, elbows and knees meet, and extend out and repeat for 30. And last 30, we go on that static crunch, so lift those shoulder blades up, toes up, and flutter kick for 30. Then we repeat that whole thing again for 3 total rounds. Let's go ahead and shake it out. Get ready for that plank shoulder tap in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, plank shoulder tap. Squeeze that core. Make sure those hips don't move. Shoulders over wrists. Looking good. In 15, we'll make that switch. For those leg lifts, remember we go down to the elbows, lifting those legs in 2, 1. Let's go to that plank leg lift. Shoulders over elbows, hips are not popping. Alternating, lifting that leg, squeezing that glute. In 15, we switch to our back. Let's go ahead and flip it on our back. We've got that right ankle on the left knee, crunch it up, rotate to that right knee, and then right back down. Find that belly button in that spine. When we twist, we feel this oblique muscle here get active. Look in solid 10 seconds until we switch sides. Switching sides in 2, 1. Left ankle, right knee. Sit it up. Elbow, knee. Back down. $15. Looking solid, crew. We're going to those leg lifts in 3, 2, 1. Leg lift. Remember, as we lower down, that low back does not come off the ground. Keeping that core tight. $15 down. 15 to go. We got double crunches next. And 3, 2, 1, double crunch. That is optional. Elbows and knees meet. Extend back out and repeat. And this round is very heavy on that core, so it should be catching fire. If you have not noticed it yet, I want you to think belly button into that spine every move you do. Crew, get ready for that static crunch flutter kick in 3, 2, 1. Static crunch, flutter kick. If you need to, shoulders can be on the ground, but still use that core to help with that flutter kick. This is 1 round down. We got 2 to go. We got 10 seconds so we get back to that plank shoulder tap. In 3, 2, 1, flip it over. Plank shoulder tap. Core is tight. Again, we always be on knees or on toes, controlling those hips from moving, controlling those hands on the way down. Crew, we're gonna go ahead down to those elbows in 2, 1, 30 seconds leg lifts. Looking good. 15 seconds, we flip it on our back. and go into that right sit up with a twist. In 3, 2, 1. Right sit up and twist. My right ankle on that left knee. Use that exhale to help get you up. And then control it down. Looking good, crew. We got about 10 seconds till we switch sides. In 3, 2, 1, switching sides. Drive up and rotate. Looking good, crew. We got about 15. So we get to that leg lift. Crew, we go into that leg lift in 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, control it down. Looking solid, crew. We got just 15 seconds. Double crunches are next in 3, 2, 1. Double crunch. Drive up. Extend it out. Still squeezing in that center. Looking good, crew. Just 10 seconds. Going into that flutter kick in 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick. Like you're swimming away from a shark. Hopefully my shark is very slow moving. We've got just 15 seconds till we go into that third and final round, crew. Keep those shoulders up if you can. We got plank shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1. Plank shoulder tap. Last 30 here. Looking good, crew. 15 down, 15 to go. Take down the elbows next in 3, 2, 1. Going to leg lifts. In just 30 seconds here. If you need to, you can always go onto the knees. $15 down, 15 to go. Crew, we got just 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over. We got that crunch and twist that right. Looking solid here, crew. 15 down, 15 to go. Crew, we get switch sides in 2, 1, switching sides. Looking solid, we got 15 down, 15 to go. We got those double crunches next in 3, 2, 1. Double crunch, drive up, extend out. Leg lifts, we're on leg lifts. I missed one. Keep what you're doing going. But we should be on leg lifts. And in 10 seconds, we hit the last minute, starting with that double crunch. In 3, 2, 1, now I'm on my double crunch. Less than a minute to go, crew. We keep that core working. $15 to that flutter. Crew, we got that flutter kick in 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick. Core tight. Hang into it here, crew. We're coming up on just 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Take that quick little break. Whew. And I've got a surprise final minute for you. We're going to do 1 minute burpees to just work everything on out. So that means going down the ground, hopping, stepping it down, push-up is optional, hop or step it up, give me that calf raise with jump up top. But I want a minute to just shake everything loose. We're going to be starting that here in 10 seconds. Whew. Final minute of work today in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Anyway, you want to get to the ground for that burpee, and explode it on up. Again, everything should be feeling things right now. We got 15 down already, crew. You're looking solid. Final 30 seconds of work. Let's get it, crew. Last 15. Crew, we're done in just 3, 2, and 1. Take that breather. Thank you so much for playing on a Friday. Go out and enjoy your Friday.